Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I want to talk about just a recent interview I did with a mining CEO, and then a comment or a question from a subscriber, and it really got my mind thinking, and something I'd forgotten about for a while. And the interview I did was with Max Porterfield. He's the CEO of Calinex Mines, and he really got my mind spinning again about the need for not only silver, with all this demand that's going to come for silver because of all the new electric vehicles that are being made and all of the ways that we're going to start using electricity to power a lot of things that we normally would power with fossil fuel. Regardless of, if you like the movement or not, the facts are, especially recently, because the cost of certain energy sectors are just going through the roof. The cost of fuel, gas, diesel, natural gas, propane, things like that are going, they're starting to really reach newer highs, and there's something wrong. Well, what that does is it spurs innovation, right? And then you've got the new Green Deal and all that kind of stuff, giving incentives to companies to come up with ways to use a new type of energy, right? Well, you have silver that's going to be, I believe, in my opinion, not a financial advisor. Don't take advantage from or advice from a dude with a brohawk and a dream. But copper also is going to play huge into that, right? They both have their own specific purposes. And so the subscriber asked the question, hey, Ninja, what is the best way for me to invest in get a hold of physical copper? And you know what's great? This is the easiest way to make money doing nothing. It's literally in your pocket change right now, and it's one of the last frontiers. The last, silver coinage used to be around until 1964, and then they started putting just little bits of it in $half for a little bit of time after that. But back then, you could just literally just take your pocket change and go, that's a 1963, that's a 1958, quarter, nickel, quarter, dime or $half, and just put it away. And you go, man, I wish I had that kind of opportunity. And even in the early 2000s, people were going to banks and getting, blocks of change, rolled up. They would go through it and just take the silver out, re-roll it up, and go bring it right back to the bank. It was an amazing time to know and understand that, and you could literally make money for almost nothing. Well, right now, it's the time to do that. We're going into a change shortage. I'm not joking. This is the time to go do it. You could go through your old change and separate all of the pennies that are dated 1982 and older, and they're made of pure copper. I know there's a couple little tiny metals in there, but by and large, it's copper. Right now, a copper penny is worth two and a half cents. So right there, the penny that you're going to set aside is already worth 2.5 cents. And copper is worth more today than it was in 2019. In 2019, a copper penny was worth about 1.5 cents. Now it's 2.5 cents. And there's going to be a day where change is gone. It's just going to be gone. And that is going to become very valuable because it's going to be the metal value that's going to be left, right? And we know that inflation continues on a long-term scale because of the destruction of currency, right? Because I don't care if you're talking about dollars, yuan, dinar, anything, any currency, Mexican pesos, any of that stuff. Over time, the value of the currency goes down because they keep printing it over time, and the value of these metals go up, over a long period. Now, there's all these little spikes and dips, crashes, explosions, in the short term. But if you look at a long-term chart, a multi-decade chart, it just looks like it's just trending right up, right? So my point being is that right now you have the opportunity, and that's what I told him. I said, don't go buy copper bars. Don't go do that. There's recycling you can do and stuff like that. That's low-hanging fruit. Man, the easiest way is just go through your change and start just kicking it out. And that's the way I would do it. And that's an easy way for someone with no money. Someone's like, Ninja, I'd love to do these things you say, but I got nothing, right? Well, first off, I'm going to tell you right now, that's perception. All right. And that's something we can fix. And slowly over the next few months, I intend to bring you as much knowledge and wisdom to change your perception so that you start gaining wealth. Okay. But right now, it sounds funny. You could gain wealth with a handful of pennies because it's a start and it's something you own, no counterparty risk. Someone can't take it away from you. If you go put it in a little jar, that's you. That's going to be your decision if you give up that wealth. And I'm not joking. That's going to be a great story to hear. And I have a feeling I'm going to hear this from somebody in about a year where they're going to start with this. They're going to start collecting copper pennies and it's going to lead to something else, something else, something else. And in about 6 months to a year, they're going to come to me and go, oh my gosh, I have more money than I've ever had before, and it started with a penny because I just found the value in a penny. Someone out here right now needs to hear this, and I'm speaking right to you. And there might even be a handful of people. Let's start gaining our wealth right now with a penny. If you haven't seen that interview, check it out. It's cool. You know, it was neat that he came on and helped out the channel, but there was a lot of really good wisdom in there too. So I'm excited to see where all this goes. So let's start wealth with a penny. And you know what? That'd be a great hashtag. If you're already here right now, let's hashtag start with a penny. And let's just see where this goes in the next 6 months. We might be able to bring up a whole new generation of people that never thought that they could gain wealth. And wealth isn't what you think it is. We're going to get into that deeper later on. All right, guys, thank you so much for following. Sorry about the sunglasses. It's bright. The Economic Ninja is out.